Okay, let's discuss about the detailed algorithm of the depth first search, how the depth first search is performed. As you know, the traverse from a starting vertex to all other vertex. Then in the depth first search, as like the similar, we have as like similar to the BFS, we take 3 status variable and 4 aggregate variable. Okay, so you taken to search each vertex, we need 3 status variable on discover, discover and traverse. Okay, next as BFS need 3 aggregate variable, but here we need 4 aggregate or composite variable. Okay, one is color, another predecessor, then timestamp. Again for timestamp we taken 2 variable, one is your discovery and another is your finishing. Okay, discovery and finishing. Then as you know, for the color composite variable, the status for on discover we set what is the predefined, it is white, and from discover the color is gray, and from the traverse the color is black. This is we have to predefine for the color, the status variable is predefined as in this way. Okay, then another thing is what, in the BFS we take a distance variable. Okay, then we calculate the distance, but here you take the timestamp, and timestamp having three variable, that is one discovery and a finishing. So one thing we have to remember, cover one vertex we require, the time required is 1 unit of time. Whenever you cover one vertex, the time is 1 unit. Then another thing is the BFS and DFS, so both the algorithm is applicable for both on directed and directed graph. Okay, either it is on directed or directed, no matter, we can apply either BFS or DFS, any on directed and directed graph. Okay, but only changes is the adjacency. Suppose I am telling A, another is B, this is A, B, this is C. What is the B? For B, what is the adjacent of the B? Adjacent of the B here is, suppose this is AC, A and C. A, C. If it is directed, then what is the adjacent of the B? B is here, suppose this is A, this is C, this is B. This is only your C. So either it is on directed or directed graph, only change is the adjacent. You take care about the adjacent vertex value. Okay, so both are applied either on directed graph. In the previous, what happened for the BFS, we already discussed about a on directed graph traversal. Now let's see a directed graph. If a directed graph is there, how to perform a DFS traversal. Suppose this is a graph, a directed graph. As you saw, these are some vertex and edges are there. So first, what we define the composite variable. Composite variable are a color, predecessor and timestamp. So here we have to define the color array is the predecessor array, the timestamp, this is the discovery and finishing. So what to initialize? Here you initialize, because is the vertex are on discover for you, so that you initialize the color is white and the predecessor is null. Okay, so next is here no need to initialize here from discovery and finishing. Next is what happen, we have to consider a source vertex. Suppose in the question, or you have to take an A, as our question is given A is the source vertex or the starting vertex. Okay, if A is the source vertex or starting vertex, that means we have to change the color from the A is to gray. Okay, because A is discover. Now what is the predecessor of the A? As it is a source vertex, the predecessor A is nil. Okay, next, what is the time of the discovery? Okay, so listen, so at that we have to always start from 1. Okay, the time start in 1. So at 1 unit of time we discover A. Suppose I am starting it 1. At what 1 unit of time I am discovering A. So what happened? A is already discovered, so that we enter into a stack. We enter into the stack and calculate the adjacent of the A. Adjacent of A. So A is B and D is a directed graph. So adjacent is your B and D. Okay, so as it is a DFS traversal, so here we taken any one adjacent vertex. So check B. suppose I am first taking B. B is on discover. So by using A, we have to discover B. So color of the B is gray now. Okay. So what is the predecessor of the B? Predecessor of the B is A, because by using A, we have to discover B. Okay. So here it is A. Next, what is the timestamp of discover? B is discover after this one, so that the timestamp is 1 plus 1 equal to 2. At the 2 time unit, the B is discover. Okay. So after that, as we discover new vertex by A, so that we have to push into the stack. Next, consider the B, adjacent of the B. Okay. So what are the adjacent of the B? B is your C, only C. So this is your C. By B, we have discovered C. C color is changes to gray. And what is the C predecessor value? It is B. What is the timestamp of the C? It is 3. Okay. Then by B, I am exploring a new vertex, so that in the stack I am inserting A and a B. Okay. Next, we have to consider the C. Calculate the adjacent of the C. What is the adjacent of the C? C is D. Okay. C to D. So the D is the adjacent of the C. So D is discover. That means its color is gray. Next, D is discovered by C. So D predecessor is your C. So what time D will be discovered? This at the time 4. So here I am writing what? 4 unit of the time. Okay. Next, as D is discovered by C, means using C, you should discover the new vertex, so that C will be entering into the stack. Okay. Next, consider D. What is the adjacent of the D? What is the adjacent of the D? D is your B. Okay. D is B. But see, what is the color of the B? B is gray. That means B is already discovered. Okay. That means no need to proceed. Okay. B is already discovered. We consider those vertex which is on discover, but B is already discovered. That means we cannot consider the B. Okay. So using D, we cannot explore any new vertex. That means no need to add into the stack. That means if using D, you cannot explore a new vertex, so D work is over. That means D work is here over. We have to finish the traverse. Okay. Next, here if D work is over, that means the finishing time of the D is what? The next time unit it is 4. At the 5th time unit, D will be finished. Clear? The time unit of the D will be right first. After 5th time unit, D will be finished, because by D we cannot explore any new edges, new vertex. Then what is the next step? Next step, we have to pop out the stack element and check if any new vertex is there for explore. Then what is the here top element is C. So I am pop out the C and check what is the C adjacent is D. D is already traverse. So using C, we cannot explore any new edges. Again, we have to pop out the B. And what is the B adjacent is C, or C is also discover. Okay, this is also discover. That means using B, we cannot explore any new edges. Again, we have to, okay, whenever C is completed here first, after pop out, then what happened? C is completed its traversal. That means C, its color is black. Okay. Then what is the finishing time of the C? Is next 5, then 6. Then B is pop out, and by B also we cannot explore any new edges. That means B work is finished. We have to traverse, the color changes black, and also the timeout, the finishing timeout is 7. Next, what is the last element? Is A. By A, what is the adjacent? BD. BD is already traversed, so A work is also over. That means the color of A will also changes to black, and the timestamp, what is the A finishing timestamp? Is 8. Clear? Then see, by starting vertex A, we have to find this number of adjacent vertices. But see, still some vertex are there which are not discovered. So in this case, what happened? We take another source vertex. Okay, another source vertex. So in this case, we have to check the color array and check which vertex is not discovered. Suppose I am taking this E is not discovered. So again check if any vertex which are not traversed, okay, which has not traversed, again you have to take in this vertex as source vertex. We have to take again source vertex as E. Okay, if E is the source vertex again, then the color changes to gray and the predecessor is nil, source vertex is nil, and what time instant E will be discovered? After 8. After 8 E will be discovered at the 9th time instance. Then what is the step? If E will be source vertex, then we calculate the adjacent of the E. Okay, adjacent of the E. So what is the adjacent of the E? E is here C. For E it is C from E to F. Then adjacent of E is your C and F. Okay, so C is already visited, it is black, but F is undiscovered. That means we have to consider F here. C is not considered, F will be considered here. Okay, by E we have to discover F. That means E will be enter. Previously all the element will be pop out. Now E will be entered into the stack. E will be entered in the stack. And what is the color of the F? Now F is discovered. The color of the F will be changes gray, and the predecessor of F is what? As using E you have to discover F. So E's predecessor is E, and what is the time unit? F will be discovered after 10. After 9. Then it is 10. Okay, at the time unit F will be discovered. Next work is you have to calculate the adjacent of the F. What is the adjacent of the F? See, F is itself, a loop is there. That means F adjacent is also F. So as F is already discovered, so that we cannot consider F or cannot push into the stack. That means F work is now over. F work is now over. That means we have to complete it. It is black, already traversed. Okay. Then if F work is over, what is the finishing time of the F? After 10 it is 11. Okay, so first F is starting time is F 10, then finishing time is 11. So that after that we have to check if stack is empty. No, one element is there, so we have to pop out and check by using E. What is the adjacent are there? C, F, C are already visited and also F are already visited, so that the E work is also over. That means we have to changes the color to black. And E, what is the finishing time of the E? Finishing time of the E is 12. Okay, so see also the next part.